What's going on, everybody? Connor on Chain here, bringing you guys another video today. I'm going to bring up just some stuff that's been going on in the market over the last few days, few weeks, because as you all know, if you've been in the market, it's been going crazy as usual, which is kind of wild to see the entire market popping off this much still, because if you guys have seen my analysis in my other videos, I'm overall kind of a bear in the market, but seeing everything just blow right past my initial ideas and outperforming it is honestly good to see, because I'd rather be blown away on every single target of mine that I have to the downside and just see it go up. And so if anyone has been watching Solana, I don't really talk about Solana at all, but you cannot, just looking at this chart, this has gone up like crazy. If you got in here, what kind of X? It's already, simply put, a 3x is probably, if you got in about a month and a half ago on Solana, easy 2 to 3x that you would have done. And I honestly had no idea. I did not think it would pull that, being such a high market cap right now. But Solana is in. This is going to be a top runner for this bull run. I think this is I think it's the 4th or 5th coin. Let me check it right here real quick. Oh, I take it back, number 7. But yeah, just look at this market. This has been going wild, and so many like micro caps that I've been in, that I've been talking about, those have been going crazy too. Yeah, even Game here, this one's popping off. Someone in our Discord talked about Game a few weeks ago. Super solid as well. We got a bunch right here. So this one's in particular is Adult Playground. I've talked about it over a month ago. But this coin has done almost an 8x from when I first started talking about it. Since it's been listed on CoinGecko, yeah, it's done about a 6x from here. But it's, we got in kind of right at the bottom. Overall they're, like, again, I'm gonna just talk a little bit about it. But what it is, it's kind of like it's gonna be the OnlyFans type platform, but for crypto. They want to be onboarding a lot of influencers, a lot of porn stars, anything like that. And they got revenue share, a lot of different things coming. And they just introduced their first actual AI bot that you can have metaverse interactions with. So it's actually really interesting stuff what they're aiming to build. But they went from a few 100K market cap. It's sitting at around, I think, 3 million, 3.5 million right now. Chart is just moonshot up. So shout out to everyone who was in that, who saw that. Another one here. It's literally on the radar. On CoinGecko's Tectum. We talked about this one all the way down here too. I think I got in around 343. I was talking about it right around $5, $4. Then it came back down here. Then I started talking about it again at 4, and it's still, it's had a huge pump as well. But I think the overall market itself is just, it's getting to a point where I feel it's pretty overheated right now. So I don't expect many more projects to run, at least over the next few days, even a few weeks. Like, I really feel some sort of pullback coming. But like I say in all my other videos, usually every single time I've been bearish on the market, it continues against me. So, it's hard to tell which way the market's going to go. But what I know and from an experience is, when you see prices moonshot this hard, there's always going to be some sort of pullback. It might take a lot longer than you think for a lot of projects, but usually a pullback will be coming. But Tectum looks great. Another thing too is BlackRock is finally announced. I mean, this was days ago now, but I want to bring it up because I haven't talked about it on YouTube here. But there's a huge chance, it's almost definite in my opinion, that an ETH ETF is going to come. So many Bitcoin ones are already getting the approval or close to approval. So to think that Ethereum is not going to come when Ethereum's tech is obviously way more advanced than Bitcoin is kind of like you're shooting a blank here if you think it's not going to happen. So I have zero doubt in my mind. And I still think a Chainlink one is coming, a Solana one, Solana ETF. Definitely going to be coming soon, probably sooner than later. Because I think a lot of people, especially newer investors, when they start getting in, when hundreds of millions of dollars, keeps flooding into the market from, all these people that use all these major exchanges like Fidelity and mainly stock portfolios. They're gonna start putting their coins into ETFs like this, and that's just gonna start pushing all these projects like crazy. And I really think it's going to be a massive catalyst. I'm pretty sure everyone's talked about it on Twitter. A lot of other YouTubers talk about it, but this really will be a major catalyst to see Bitcoin itself start moving, which is going to move the entire market in and of itself. So this is a huge thing to see, especially now that they got it on the front page of all these sites. It's only a matter of time before it's going to be on the news. It's probably on the news already and has been on the news, but this is just really heating things up more and more, even though prices are already pretty inflated right now. So I kind of just wanted to bring you guys a little market update. Got a lot more gems coming soon from here. I'm going to show you guys a few coins too that have been on my radar, that I've talked about, that I'm still waiting for pullbacks on. And if you guys are in the Discord, you guys know that I've already talked about it before. But I'm going to bring it up here right now. And one that I bring up all the time is Revest Finance. I want you guys to watch my Revest video. But I think a week or two back, talking about Revest more in depth. This project has huge potential, and it's finally having a nice down day, which this is what I've been waiting for. The chart just looks flatlined, and it's just been a moonshot for a long time. Waiting for a huge pullback. If it's going to get under 10 cents, anywhere around that, that's going to be key to get in. And then another one that I've been talking about a lot is RVF. These are more, in my opinion, like large caps. Even though if you talk to any crypto investor, when you're talking about 50 million, 40 million, 30 million in market cap, a lot of people call those like micro caps. But to me, a micro cap is around anything under like $1 million in market cap. But RVF has just been on a tear, and I've talked about. But again, this on a pullback, I think long term is going to be one of the best DeFi plays that I think crypto can offer, which is why I'm still in ZapX. If you guys have seen my ZapX video, this is a really interesting one too, but similar technology. It's having a down day as well, but I'm seriously holding this one for the long term, because I'd rather hold a project that has the utility there and is under $1 million in market cap in comparison to RVF, which is at almost 60 million. But either way, I'm looking to get into dips on both of these. But ZapX was still very bullish on. But a brand new coin that I've talked about a little bit in my Discord. Just gonna bring up one more. That's gonna be it for today. Let's go to Dex Screener real quick. Oh my god, yo, and Chart AI is gonna auto load. Chart AI has done numbers. Absolute numbers. I don't know if you guys see my other videos, but it would auto load down here like this, and I wouldn't even pay attention to it. And look at what happened. It's like just unbelievable how hard this ripped. This was sitting at 200k, 300k for like at least a month, almost a month. But anyways, another one I've been watching very heavily is this one's called Bypass. Brand new project. Definitely very risky in my opinion. Haven't done 100% of my research on it yet, but from what I know, it's a working solid Telegram bot project. I like this one. Right now, I think the market cap's too big for me and my liking. I don't see any sort of pullback yet. So I'm waiting for it to get back down, if it can, to around 80 cents, maybe $1. It might play out. Potentially try to make all-time highs, eventually crack down, sit for a little while, have a huge break, fizzle out. And once it fizzles out right there, as long as the team's still delivering, it kind of gives me time to do more research and for you guys to really look into these. Because a lot of these projects I'm talking about, I don't want you guys to buy them the second I talk about them. I'm mainly waiting for the hype to die down to then get back in down here, because this is going to be a huge test to the team to see if they actually continue to deliver, if it's going to rug, if it's going to pull some BS on everyone after the hype is gone. And if they're still delivering when prices back down here, this is how you know this is going to be one for the long term. And a lot of times they won't pull back this far. You know, it is kind of a long shot to pull back that far, but that's kind of how I play my strategy out. If it hits this, good to go. But if not, you know, I let it play out and wait for that right dip, you know. So check this one out too, Bypass. Very interesting project. It's a Telegram bot project in which you can access centralized exchanges like Binance, Qcoin, and a few others they got coming. And you can actually interact with these exchanges through Telegram. So, and like in my case in the US, you know, unless you use Binance.us, you can't use the regular Binance exchange in the United States. But with Bypass, you can literally use it through Telegram, which is super interesting as a utility. But Telegram bot projects are growing on me very hard, and on like long term, I could see this one performing very well. So that's all I got for you guys. Just a little market update, and that's really it. I'll see you guys in the next video.